Let's apply the quadratic formula a few more times. Let's say we want to solve x squared minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. We needed to identify the values of a, b, and c. In this case, a is the coefficient multiplying x squared. Well, we don't see anything. That means there is a 1 multiplying x squared, so we have only 1 x squared. B is negative 3, that's what we have multiplying x, don't forget the negative sign. And C is negative 4. So let's write again what we are going to do. We are going to find negative b plus or minus and then square root b squared minus 4 times a times c. And all of this has to be divided by 2 times a. So in our case we have negative 3 plus or minus, and then we have the square root of negative 3 squared minus 4 times 1 and times negative 4. And we need to do all of this divided by 2 times 1. So we have negative 3, that's just the number 3. And then we have plus minus, and inside the square root we have negative 3 squared, which is 9. And then we have 4 times 1 times negative 4, that's negative 16, but there is also a negative in front, so that's plus 16. And then we have all of this divided by 2 times 1, which is just 2. Next step, 3 plus or minus, and then we have 9 plus 16, so that's going to be the square root of 25 divided by 2. So we have, let's write one more step, we can do that. 3 plus or minus 5 divided by 2. So this could be 3 plus 5 divided by 2, which means 8 divided by 2, which gives us the result 4. Or it can be 3 minus 5 divided by 2, so this will be negative 2 divided by 2, which is negative 1. So we are getting the possible solutions of x equals 4 or x equals negative 1. And those are the two solutions that we found. If you want, you can check that those are actually solutions. You need to substitute the values of x equals 4 and x equals negative 1 in the original equation. For our next example, we are going to look at 2x squared minus 7x minus 4 is equal to 0. We identify the values of a, b, and c. A is 2, b is negative 7, and c is negative 4. Try the formula one more time. We have it over here, negative 3 plus minus, and then we have a square root b squared minus 4 times a times c. And then we have all of this divided to a. In our case, this is minus negative 7. Then we have plus minus, and inside the square root we have negative 7 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 4. All of these we need to divide it by 2 times a, so 2 times 2. This gives us negative 7, that's just 7, plus minus, and inside the square root we have negative 7 times negative 7, so that's 49. And then we have 4 times 2 times negative 4. That will be 4 times negative 4, that's negative 16, times 2 is negative 32, but we have a negative in front, so that's going to be plus 32. And then we need all of this divided by 4. So for the next step, I'll write what we have inside the square root. We have 49 plus 32, that's 81. All of this divided by 4. So 7 plus or minus square root of 81 is 9 divided by 4, giving two options. Either we have 7 plus 9 divided by 4, which means we have 16 divided by 4, which gives us 4. So the first solution we found was x equals 4. Or we have 7 minus 9 divided by 4, so we have negative 2 divided by 4, which is negative a half. So x equals negative a half is the second one of the solutions for the example we were solving.